Good evening, all. Abhilash, sir, we can start. Friends, good evening. Good evening once again. Can you all hear me? Is my voice audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, sure.
Good evening.
Yeah, I want that energy. See, I totally agree. It's afternoon, and some people might have just woken up. It's okay. But this session is going to be very interesting. So I want your full energy because it's about your life, not mine, but your life. So can I see your beautiful faces? Beautiful and handsome faces as well. I can see a lot of mixture here, different age groups, different genders. So very happy to see you all. You're taking time to be here, dedicating it this evening for me. I'm very happy. And definitely this is going to worth your time. Happy afternoon, Mahendraji. Thank you so much. Okay. Right. There are a few people still hesitating. It's okay. Please have your cameras on. Because see, this is only media I can be connected to you. Because this is online, we can be connected, we can actually interact only through seeing your faces. I can catch your faces, and accordingly I can improve my energy levels and moderate them. So I would really like to see your faces. And as we are doing some exercises, some activities, I want everyone to participate. So do use the chat box for participation, as a few people have already doing it. Okay, it is understood, Mahendranji. It's understood. It's okay, no problem. If you're like if anyone is having some health issues, there are some activities wherein we stand and jump. So you don't have to do that. But if you're healthy, happy to do it at the time of jumping, you can have your cameras off if you want to. If not, you can just jump having your cameras on. That's only time when you can have your cameras off. Okay, how is my pace? Am I too fast? Please put it in the chat box. Am I too fast? Is this phase okay with everyone? Okay. I want everyone to participate. So this is not a classroom where we come sit in the last bench. If interests, then we write down some notes. This is not that kind of a thing. This is not a motivational speak. It is purely some practical session where you're going to use the tools and techniques what you're going to learn today for your daily practices. So do participate. Do put your answers in the chat box. Participate in the activities as well. Okay, so shall we get into the session today? How many people are ready? Can I have your hands on? Okay, raise your hands. On the camera, raise your hands on the camera. Okay, fantastic, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anthony ji. Fantastic. Super, 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 super. Jagdeep Kaur, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for attending. Anthony ji, thank you. And then we have Manisha ji with your cameras on. So I actually thank you all, but the people who are on cameras, thumbs up. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm a life coach by passion and trainer by experience. I've been into training more than 10 years now, and I've been training faculty members, students, engineering graduates, aspiring engineers, and I'm a business development manager by profession. So that's me, MV Babu, your speaker for today on the topic Sankalpam, live your life. Happy to share my experience to you all. So, friends, how many of you have already filled the registration form? How many of you have already filled the registration form? Did you all fill the registration form? Okay. Is there anyone who didn't fill yet? Is there anyone who didn't fill yet? Okay, Jagdeep Garu done. So everyone filled it? If there is anyone who didn't fill it, then I can give the link in the chat box so you can fill it now. This is the time when if you have not filled, you can fill it. So everyone filled it. So I take it as everyone has filled the form. Okay, fantastic. So can you see this on the screen? Can you see this on the screen? What is this? MYOB. MYOB. So the session is all about this, MYOB. Creating awareness about this and giving the full form of MOVOB. MYOB is the agenda of the session, friends. That's it. Very simple. I keep it very simple. By end of the session, you will know what the full form of MYOB is. Do anyone know what the full form of this? If you know, you can chat, put it in the chat box. Does anyone know about it? If you know, then you can put in the chat box. If you don't know, then you can just say no or N in the chat box. Can I see N's in the chat box if you don't know? Oh, Vijay Garu. Okay. I'm going to reveal the answer at the end. So I see it's 15 participants. And I think the registrations I got are only 10. But if there is anyone who still have not filled, I'm for their benefit, I'm giving the link. You can fill it as we are progressing into the session. I'll put the link here. Just 1 second, friends. I'm just putting the link. Yeah. So this is the link. If anyone has not filled in, they can fill it as we are progressing into the program. Okay. So knowing or getting awareness of MYOB is very important for you to grow internally. That will reflect externally. And end of this 1 hour session, I'll make sure you have enough tools and techniques for you to lead your life in different goals, different categories of goals. Once you are mindful of these goals and you start working on a daily basis, definitely anything you want in your life, you can achieve. That is what the motive of this workshop or this 1 hour session is about. Friends, we all like to know about each other, don't we? Do we all like to know about each other? We are social animals. So we care about other people. We want to know about other people's personal life. We like to know about their secrets. Sometimes knowing about them can be a key for crime. It's a very strong depth sentence, but don't you think this can be a reason for crime at times? Yes? Can I have some interaction on the chart? Okay. Thank you, Vijay Sri. Thank you, Anisha ji. Super. Friends, I'm telling you, this is very, very interactive session. And this session, as we are interacting, as we are having this dialogue, the theme is met. Okay. If you're not having this dialogue, then it's just a classroom. And I don't want this to be a classroom. I'm not a motivational speaker. This is to bring a change in your life. This is to bring a transformation. I'm a key. I'm a channel to bring that transformation in your life. And with it will possible only with your participation. Thank you so much. Okay. Now I'm going to show you an exercise, friends. I'm going to show you an exercise. So I want everyone to participate with me. Okay. You can keep your cameras off if you want to for this exercise, only for this exercise. Okay. So as I stand up, I want you all to stand up and jump and jump. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up and try to reach the ceiling. Okay. Okay. Ready? If you want, you can keep your cameras off. If not, you can have your cameras on. But I want you to jump 10 times with me. Okay. You can jump 10 times with me. Try to touch your ceiling. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Well done. Well done. Super, super, super. Well done. Well done. Well done. Super. Now, okay, with the same energy, catch the rhythm, catch the rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Have your cameras on. Please have your cameras on and do it with me. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we're going to continue doing this exercise at end of every topic. Of every subtopic, we do this exercise. Okay. So this is the shift. This will give us that shift and make us present in the present moment. To live this moment, we need to do this exercise. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone participating. Okay. Can you all see on the screen? Purpose of life. This is the first topic for today. In one sentence. The purpose of life. Okay, friends, trust me. I've been to different places. Okay, spiritual places. religious spaces. I've met so many gurus, babas. I've met so many industrialists. And one thing is common in every successful person. And everyone might agree with me with this one sentence. Okay. It is so simple. We all make our lives complicated, but our life purpose is very, very simple. It is just to know things, apply what we know, and share it to other people so that they also grow in their lives. And that's that simple, friends. So I repeat, purpose of life in one sentence is to know, to apply, share the applied. That's it. As infants, one cries. He knows if he cries, he can be fed. Once he is fed, okay, he repeats the actions every time he's hungry. Every time he wants something in his life, he cries, his mother provides it for him. Similarly, as we are growing, we are asking, okay, crying is nothing but asking. We want to know things. That itself is crying, asking. Once you're knowing, once you're learning things, you want to apply that in your life. Once you start applying in your life, you want to repeat it to master it so that you are excelling in it. Once you're excelling in it, that's when you start sharing it to other people. Some people, while they're applying itself, they can share it to some others. Some people, they know it. Sometimes everything what you know, you don't apply, but you apply what you feel, what you want to focus on. And what you don't focus on, you will not share. And if you're sharing what you don't focus on, that means you still know it. So end of the day, know, apply, and share. This is simple life's fundamentals. This is that simple. Okay. Friends, can I have a permission to ask you questions as we progress into this program? I want all your permission. Okay, there are 18 participants. So can you all put in the chat box, do you agree for me to ask questions as we progress in the program? Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. The first question is, friends, do you have goals in your life? Do you have goals in your life? Fantastic. Okay. Can you all type in your goals? Okay. Just one or two goals. The craziest one, preferably the craziest goal you have in your life. The craziest goal you have in your life. So you can type it in the chat box, the goal, the craziest one, the one which you can actually share with people. Okay. To be super successful, super Saritaji. Fantastic. I want more answers. Okay. I think people are still typing. Take your time, type in your goals, the craziest one preferably, highly successful. Okay. Trekking, Manisha ji, super. Vijay Shri Garu, highly successful, fantastic. Mercedes Benz, okay. More. Own a flat by next year, fantastic. To be successful trainer. Okay, I want to see some crazy answers. Okay, to have an office in Europe, leadership transformation coach, fantastic. That's the one I'm looking for. More. I want more crazy goals. Some more. We'll do it for 30 more seconds. So this is the time, friends. This is the platform where you can actually share your craziest goal. Do it. You can put your goals here. Okay. Sometimes when we go and tell our friends or family members our goals, they say, are you mad? This is a place no one will think you're mad. This is where you can be crazy. Okay. Meeting King Charles. Super energy. Super. To be world-renowned motivational speaker, life coach. Fantastic, Sheetalji. Super. Any more? 10 more seconds. Any more? Win a national award for a film written by me. Okay. Amirji, super. Any more? 5 more seconds. Okay. Can I have some more? 3, 2, 1, close. Fantastic. Friends, can you all see how many of you have put your professional goals? Okay. The goal categories, whatever you have put here, is either professional, okay, either entertaining, either related to finance, money, wealth, right? Agreed? Yeah, Manisha ji?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But from today, from now onwards, okay, from now onward, when you're talking about goals, make sure, okay, make sure you set your goals in 8 dimensions. Can you all see on the screen? For you to live your life in full energy, okay, for you to live your life in full energy, you can set your goals in 8 dimensions. Once you set your goals in this 8 dimensions, definitely you will be content. You will be very free. You'll be very happy, joyous in your heart. You know what these 8 dimensions are? Do you want to know 8 dimensions, friends? Okay, so you need to clap with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do it 3 times, everyone. I can see you all. Okay, fantastic, super. Okay, so these are your 8 dimensions. Okay, so before we go into 8 dimensions, I have one important thing to say to everyone. Goals cannot be your desperate needs, friends. Okay, goal cannot be expression of desperate situation in your life. No, that's not your goal. Okay, goal is something which you are joyously, happily, fun-filled, you want to achieve it. Okay, and you can achieve goals in this 8 dimensions. If anyone wants to note it down, you can. But this is serious stuff which we are going to get in from now. Okay, for you to remember this more easily, okay, for you to remember this more easily, let me go one by one. And end of the magic topic, the subtopic, the magic, I'll tell you how to remember this 8 goals categories. Okay, so we are going to look into health. You know, friends, we all underestimate the importance of health. We do. This is the last preference what we give when it comes to goal setting. Sometimes people don't give this as a goal setting at all. And nowadays, people are more talking about health because of overweight. Okay, some people are overweight, some people are diabetic, some people have to take care of their health. That should be not a desperate situation to have or to set the goals, friends. So you should be happily setting goals for health. Because if you're healthy, only then the other 7 dimensions can be taken care of. If you lose your wealth, if you lose your profession, if you lose anything else, you can actually retrieve it. But once the health is disturbed, okay, sometimes it can't be retrieved. Okay, so we don't know the value of things when we have it with them. So do remember to have health goals. And I'll also give you the tools and techniques to set your goals and how to attain the goals in this session. Can you see this lamp, right? So usually I can also give this illustration of candle. Okay, you can have the light till the candle has not stopped. Okay, till the candle is going on, you'll have the light. But once the candle is put down, the candle is down, you'll not have a light. This is what your health is. So you need to take care of your life while your health is really good. And you can maintain your health. There are so many things nowadays to maintain our health, keep us fit and healthy. Okay, that's the first step or the first dimension. And the second dimension is your family friends. Okay, so again, this is also underestimated, or so many people they just leave it or they take it granted. Your family is very important for you. Okay, and you should set goals for your family. And I've set goals for family, and I see uh, that fruits now. I spend time at least 15 minutes with my kids and at least 10 to 20 minutes with my wife. We talk on a daily basis, either in the morning, either in the evening. And we go out as a family at least once a week, at least once a week. But usually we go 3 times a week, but at least once a week we go out. We want to spend time together. So this is my family goal. And in a year, I take at least 2 holidays. It can be anywhere, friends. You're out of your home for a couple of nights. That is the holiday. You don't have to spend lavish. Okay. So you need to have a goals for your family. And sometimes we are so busy in work, we are making so much of money, and we give them the health insurance, we have educational policies for kids, we are making so much of money, we are so busy, and we don't give time to family. No, your investment in the money is not compensating time with your family. So make sure you spend time. And these are the 4 points what I put here. So this
पापा क्या बोल रहा है? अच्छा, ठीक है.
Okay. So these are the very important 4 points what I put here for everyone to understand. It is very important to spend time with family. I'm not going to read it. I'll give you some time for you to read it. So I'll be giving you 30 seconds. You can just go through these 4 points. So everyone can go through these 4 points. Five more seconds. Any comments? Any doubts? Friends, we are making more than 400% of income what our parents or grandparents had made. And that is actually costing our family time. Hence, okay, it doesn't matter how much money you're making, more or less. But if the love, care, and affection towards your family is missing, you're going to miss a lot. So make sure you have some family goals from today. So that is your health and family done. So next, very importantly, for you to be healthy, happy, and taking care of your family, you definitely need profession. Okay, income source. And if this profession is something which is within your skill set, this is something which you love to do, this is something which interests you, you don't want to be drowsy, nagging, going to the office. Okay, it can be business, it can be a job, it can be self-employment, anything. You need to put your whole heart into it. Whatever time you're spending in your profession, you need to have your whole heart, and you should enjoy it. You should enjoy it. And sometimes we choose goals which are from society, which are from our parents, peer pressure, So when you are actually taking care of your goals in your profession, my suggestion is go for psychometric analysis. Once you go for psychometric analysis, you know where you're good at in terms of your intelligence. Okay, out of your multiple intelligence theory. So you will know where you're good at. And if you choose your career within that skill set, then you'll really love it. And when I'm having my professional goals set, I definitely take shared vision. Okay. Yes, I used to involve my parents. Now I don't need to involve my parents because I'm grown up. Okay. So if you're a very young person, very young adult just getting into the career, make sure you take an opinion from your parents as well. Take opinion from the people who are already experts in the field you want to get into. Make sure you have some friends along with you, okay, who can give their opinion on that career. Okay. So once you have all these people involved, set your goals into it, and accordingly, you can take steps in it. This itself is a 1.5 hour program. So I can't actually, because of the time limit, I can't talk much on this. But if you have any queries, you can put it in the chat box. I can take few minutes to answer them. Okay. So considering we don't have any doubts in this, or you don't have any queries, any comments, I'm going to the next step, which is finances. So how many people set goals in your finances? Okay, now I've seen people saying that I want to go and meet Prime Minister, or I want to meet King Charles, I want to go on a world tour. Does it involve some money? Are there participants here? Yes. Okay. So do I have to do the exercise again? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, super, super. Thank you. Thank you for answering. Yes, it involves money. But do we do that budgeting? It is very important. Okay. How much does it cost? We have to consider inflation into it. We have to consider some hidden charges. Considering all the things, then we'll have to make our financial commitments. So setting a goal to go or have a office in Europe, that involves money. So that involves a lot of financial budgeting. And when it comes to financial budgeting, don't just be goal mindset. Don't just have a goal mindset, have a growth mindset. It's a process. Sometimes we budget it, we go over the budget, sometimes we go under the budget. Okay, but it should not be goal minded. It should be growth minded. It should be a process. It should be a journey. It's not about the destination, but the journey you go through. So for that, okay, you need to have good savings, investing. Budgeting is very important. I budget every month. I budget of a month 1 day before I get my salary. Okay, and end of the month, I put all my expenses. Where did I spend? Where did I spend more? How can I cut it? I do this every month. Once you have this discipline, you know where you're spending. You can actually control your spending. You can actually save. You can start investing as well. Saving and investing can be done only once you budget, my friends. And this is very important. Your kids can't be your insurance for your retirement. No. Don't depend on your kids. Bring your kids is just your responsibility. It's your duty. It's not your investment. Once you bring your kids up, once they are grown up, let them be free. If they want to give you any financial support, if they want to fund you, that is just a bonus. You need to take care of yourself, my friends. Now, in this generation, the tools, techniques, technology, it has grown tremendous. where you can have so much of planning for your future and have set goals for your retirement and have a financial protection as well. Okay. Insurances. Okay. Don't buy any insurance because the person is emotionally making you carried away. Read it once, twice, thrice. Take opinions from financial advisors. There are so many people who give you free advices nowadays. We are smart enough. We have so much of information on internet. Go through it, do your research, then harness into insurance funds. Tax savings, you have to pay your taxes, but at the same time, ATC, doing some charity, having some investments in properties can save you from taxes. So that's not the area of interest at the moment, but having financial goals is very important. Okay. And once you're healthy, fit, you're taking care of your family, you have a very good profession which you love, you're taking care of your finances, this is when you can actually start growing intellectually. You need to set goals into growing intellectually, friends, because improving your IQ, knowing what's going around, current affairs is very important. And that can be done using this BIG, thinking big, this, big. What is this BIG? Finding books you like of your interest in your area, that can be profession, what you like to do, something you want to plan for future, try to read the books. Have a journal where it actually enhances your intelligence. Influential people, get into the seminars, conferences, workshops. So Guru Schools, I have to thank Guru Schools. They have provided us with so lovely potential platform where we can intellectually grow. So they are conducting so many conferences, I mean, the seminars, online seminars, which are like webinars now. Sunday, 2 times, Saturday, every day I see posters from Abhilash. Thank you, Abhilash, for giving me an opportunity to present this here. Thank you, Imranji. Thank you, all the Gurukul team, for helping us. And G is goals. Okay. Definitely, you need to have a bigger goal. A goal, okay, which will actually challenge you to improve your intelligence. Your analytical skills are improved and evaluation capacity will be building only once you're growing big. BIG, books, influential people, and goals. Clear with this? And the next important thing is having social goals. Social responsibility. As I've already mentioned, we are social animals. So we like to take care of people. We like to give something to society. So it's better to have some social responsible goals as well. So what you give is what you get. So how can you be socially responsible? Do you have to do charity? Do you have to go and meet blind people? Do you have to go into orphanages? No. Sometimes being ethical, taking ethical actions in your life, making a commitment to yourself that you're not going to break queues in movie theaters, making yourself a promise that you're not going to give any bribes, you're not going to take any bribes. That itself is a social goal, my friends. Legal actions. Okay, sometimes under table works. I have seen so much in my life. So having commitment that you're going to go very legal. Economical actions. That is like charity, helping other people. Not for your social media, but to actually help other people. Act moral, philanthropic acts, protecting ecological balance. Nowadays, we are seeing people are planting. They're doing like maybe on their birthdays or functions. There's a lot of awareness on it because of global warming and stuff. But what you can do to society is what you get out of the society as. We have to think about the next generation, our next generation. And accordingly, we have to take our steps as well. And once you are socially responsible enough, this is when I say people should get into spirituality. This is very, very important, friends. So far, whatever the goals you have set in the 6 different dimensions, okay, once you have any breakdown in your life, once you get into a breakthrough, sorry, not breakthrough, a breakdown or a depression, somewhere you're low in your life, spirituality will help you. It has helped me. At the Corona time, I was actually broken financially and family-wise as well. But this is only thing which I clinged on to. It has bring me back to where I am now. I've never left spirituality. So once you are clinging to your spirituality, it'll bring you back one day or the other. Have that hope. And for you to spiritually grow, my mantra is Yajnam. When a person is doing Yajnam, Yajnam is not just sitting and putting oil in the fire. Yajnam is your commitment. Your commitment. So my Yajnam on a daily basis are meditation. I meditate on a daily basis. I do visualization. For today's program, for today, this 1 hour program, I've been visualizing more than 4 days, my friends. Okay. So since Tuesday onwards till today, I've been meditating, I've been visualizing, I've been putting my heart into it, thinking about it. Anything you want to achieve in your life, it starts with thought. Once you hold on to the thought and keep thinking on it, you get the ideas. Put that on a paper. Every time I sit for meditation, I have a paper and pen. When I'm visualizing, I have a paper and pen. And at the same time, I do affirmations as well. Some people, they say, how many times should I write affirmations? Some gurus say 21 times. But that 21 times on a daily basis, till how many days? Till you achieve it. That's it. That can be 100 days, that can be 200 days. But you need to keep one thing in your mind, friends. Once you believe from your bottom of your heart, okay, when you ask for something, you should believe from your bottom of heart that is happening. I'll tell you a small story here. Okay, in a village, it was not raining for more than 5 years. It was not raining more than 5 years. Can I have your cameras on? Everyone, please have your camera on. So everyone who can have your cameras on, please put your cameras on. So I'll tell you a small story here. There is a village where it has been in drought, no rain since 5 years. Then everyone came together, Panchayat sat together, they decided, there's no rain since 5 years. This time we have to do something so that we get the rains. Then they have decided, a conclusion came out from the head of the Panchayat, the elders, that we'll do a japam. Okay. Go to the highest point in the village, sit there and ask for rain. So most of the people, elders in the all the families, okay, one family each day they go there, do the japam, but it was not ready. They gave up. On a day they gave up. Ye to nahi hoga. Then one of the kid, he came to the elders and asked, "Can I try it? Can I try it?" Okay. When this kid goes, he does the japam. He does a japam. Okay. It started raining. What did this boy do something different was, When he went for Japam, he took a umbrella with him. He took an umbrella with him. He sat under the umbrella and was doing it. Okay, he has asked for rain, but he didn't do that stupid thing what everyone else did. They were like skeptical. Will it rain? But this boy, he was sure that it's going to rain. So we also have to have this kind of affirmation. And if you're writing your affirmation with the whole heart, believing it's going to happen, it will happen and it will happen fast. So you don't, sometimes it can happen within few days of time. Sometimes it might take some more months. It's okay. So end of the day, with the above 3 steps, you can win self-control and self-discipline. That is very important. Once you have self-control and self-discipline, here comes the 8th dimension to set your goals. That is wisdom, my friends. Wisdom of doing anything in your life. Taking the right steps at the right time. For this, you have 6 sub-components of wisdom. They are like pro-social attitude and behavior, how you behave in your society. Some people say you're so childish. Some people say you are grown up. Some people say, oh, you take everything so easy. Some people say, everything is so serious. Why do you make everything so serious? Okay, it is you, how you want to be. Don't be others. Taking social decisions. How do you make your social decisions is very important. And it comes from the pure wisdom. Emotional homeostasis. You should have that proper balance, friends. Reflex and self-understanding. Value. Relativism, that is tolerance. Acknowledgement of dealing effectively with uncertainty and ambiguity. So once you can take care of the 6 things, you have that wisdom in your life. I'll tell you one thing. You're wearing totally white, top to bottom, total white dress. Okay, that can be like anyone. You're wearing totally white dress. You're walking on the street. You're actually going for an interview, to attend an interview. An interview which is going to give you the highest package. An interview as a businessman is going to give you a best offer. At that time, you see a blind person struggling to cross the road. Struggling to cross the road. You should have that wisdom to go and help that person cross the road. Irrespective of what's the consequences after keeping that blind person, helping that blind person. That's what the right decision at the right time is about. Once you can attain this kind of a mindset, friends, that is your higher consciousness. Once you have your higher consciousness, you reach self-actualization. That's where Abraham Maslow comes in. Friends, my vision is to make people know about Maslow's hierarchies of needs. This one. Have you all seen this? Right? We as a human being, once we achieve our basic needs, we want to achieve our psychological needs. Then we want to go with the self-fulfillment needs. This 8 dimensions I've gone through. Okay, 8 dimensions I've gone through. If you have goals in this 8 dimensions, someday you're going to achieve your self-actualization. You will not need what's happening in your life to make you happy. Any event in your life, your joys. For a person to be happy, the happening should be happy. Irrespective of what's happening in your life, you can be joyous once you have attained self-actualization. And this is possible by everyone. If you have set goals in these 8 dimensions and have achieve these 8 dimensions, having that self-discipline and self-control. And for you to achieve the self-control and achieve that self-discipline and self-control, mindfulness is very important. Before we get into the mindfulness, can you all clap for me? Right? You all ready? Awake? Fantastic. Super. So my mission, I've told you my vision, that to make people know about Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. My mission is to share and add value to the people so that they can attain self-actualization. I've applied lots of tools and techniques, and I want to give people simple techniques, something what they can do on a daily basis, not something which is hard that they leave it in middle. Okay, so we're going to get into mindfulness now, friends. So when you have a vision, I asked everyone, do you have goals? And everyone told, yes, we have goals. When you talk about the goal, okay, you should know you should distinguish between a dream and a goal. Dream is very simple. It's a thought which comes in your mind. But if you add action plan to that dream and a set time by when you want to achieve it, that becomes your vision. That is what actual goal is about. And for you to achieve your goals, you need to be really mindful. Before we get into mindful, do you know what is the population of world now? Can you all put in the chat box? What is the population of the world now? Whatever the answer you have, okay, you can put it in the chat box. It can be wrong, it's okay. Because I know I have the actual statistics with me, which I'll not share, but I'll tell, verbally I'll tell. So you can put whatever the answers comes into your mind, okay? What is world population now? Okay, 142 crores, okay. Anthony ji, can you put it in billion? Okay, Amir ji, fantastic, 8 billion. Prachi, 3 billion. Okay, Kelsan, 8 billion. Okay, 7.7 billion. Fantastic. Okay, what is our Indian population now? The population of India. Okay, 1.42 crores. Okay. Fantastic. Nice seeing you, Mahindran ji. $140 crores. Okay. Friends, sadly, with a shallow heart, okay, with a shallow heart, with 8 billion people in the world and growing, 1.4 billion in India, 1.4 billion in India, 1.6 lakhs of people, okay, sadly, I'm saying this, 1.6 lakhs of people are committing suicide on yearly basis, 1.6 lakhs. And I'm talking about 1.6 lakhs in year 2021. From year 2020 to 21, from 6.5% to 7.1%, it has improved. It is increasing. The suicide rates are increasing year by year. If a person is mindful, and he has set goals in these 8 dimensions, I don't see any reason for him to end his life, friends. If we are mindful, once we are mindful and we know to set goals in 8 dimensions, and if we can share to other people to set the goals in these 8 dimensions, being mindful, I don't see a reason for a person to end their life. Can you all see this picture on the screen? Right. What is this? Is it mindful or full? Mindless. Fantastic, sir. Thank you for that. Thank you. Full of everything. Yes, fantastic. Full of everything. Full of confusion. Very good. Confusion. Right. Come on, people. Participate. Friends. Mess. Right. Gorji, thank you. Mess. Yes. If you're keeping your mind similar to this room, okay, still similar to this room, that will not stop you from doing what you're doing. Can you see that lady? She's happily like having her legs spread, talking to someone over the phone. She's not stopping what she's doing. That will not stop. But some point they get into depression. At some point, their life goes low. Then you'll understand you're full in your mind. Once you're full in your mind, the efficiency comes down. The performance of your mind comes down. That's when people think of suicides. Because they can't handle it. They can't take it much. So whatever the space we have, okay, universe has given it to us. How you organize it. Do you keep it mess or organize it in a manner that you are what you are and your character reflects from your mindfulness? Let me give you some statistics here. Okay, so these things can be shared if anyone wants it. So it is our decision to be mindful or mindful. So when you're mindful, my boss is talking about so and so. My wife is asking for so and so. My husband wants this all the time. My kids are on my shoulders all the time. You're thinking about so many baggages. You're filling it, you're filling it, you're filling it, filling it. You are not able to organize it well. Then definitely it's going to break it. Say on the laptop, you're just filling the things, you're not organizing it. It'll crash someday. Similarly, this is your mind. Okay, if you're filling it, filling it, filling it, it'll crash someday. You'll have to definitely, thank you, Jagdeep ji, thank you. So you'll have to make it really easy. And the motto of this session is to keep your life simple. Any successful people nowadays, anyone, it can be India or around the world, around the globe, you ask any successful person, they are living a simple life. They keep their daily activities simple, their daily living simple. It doesn't matter what state of mind they are, it doesn't matter what the age group they are, it doesn't matter how luxury they live their life. But one thing common in this people is keeping their life simple, keeping it mindful. And definition of mindfulness according to Google, the quality or the state of being conscious or aware of something. And for you to be aware, you need to live on the present moment, friends. As someone has already mentioned, okay, I don't remember the name of the person, but I can give you the name. If you ask me in the WhatsApp, I'll give it. The person said, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is mystery. Today is gift. That's the reason it's called present. And till the time you are living in the present moment, you will just see the joy of life and you live your life in full energy. So be mindful. And for you to be mindful, you need to know what are the benefits of being mindful. If you are mindful, friends, you're healthy, your well-being is taken care of. Wellness and well-being is very important for any human being to live on this earth happily, joyously. Your mental health is taken care of. Your physical health is taken care of. But how do you attain this mindfulness? Know your personality, what kind of a personality you are. There are 4 types of personalities, friends. Once you know your personality type, and once you know your spouse's personality type, there will be no divorce. I might be joking on this, but once you know your personality and once you know your spouse's personality, you can take care of each other, knowing what is good for each other, what is not good for each other, what are your strengths, what are their weaknesses, accordingly can match. Because see, marriage or being together is knowing we both are imperfect, can be perfect together. Similarly, any relationship, okay, you're in a relationship for some benefit or some process, some vision together. Till that vision, when you're together, you should not fight. You should not be jealous. You should actually envy each other. You need to be support for each other. And that will be known once you know yourself first. Know your personality first. Know how you behave for different situations. Once you know how you behave, then you can actually judge, is it right or wrong? Analyze, evaluate. Know your triggers. What is making you behave that manner? Once you know the triggers, you can actually change your triggers and similarly be in the state of what you want to behave like. Know your thoughts. Friends, I actually help people with chrono addiction. I help people with suicidal tendency. I help people with career enhancement. When I meet this different mindsets of people, they are or their thoughts, okay, out of that 40,000 thoughts, what you get on a daily basis, okay. So when I speak to these people for 1 hour, 40 to 60% of time they talk about the same thought which is bothering them. If you keep on thinking about the same thing again and again, your subconscious mind makes it happen again and again. If you don't want what you don't want, you should focus on what you want. Once you start focusing on what you want comes to you when you want it. So make sure you know these things. So you can attain mindfulness by changing your personality if it needs to be. Change your behavior if it needs to be. Anchoring techniques, when you know what triggers you to behave that manner, that certain situation, then you need to have an anchor. I've learned it from NLP, friends. In NLP, it teaches you how to behavioral changes. Behavior changes. It's taught through anchoring techniques. Okay, well, I'll take that in a different session. So for today, we don't have time to work on it. And change your thoughts. As I've mentioned, this is the key, the thought. Try to focus on a good, positive thoughts all the time. And that's when transformation happens. And techniques what I use for me to be mindful on a daily basis is meditation. I practice making my 5 senses, improving the performance of the 5 senses. And that's what I've learned from NLP. So that also, it takes some time. After I complete the session, Okay, I have planned the session for 1 hour, so which is like 5 now. So in 10 more minutes, we're going to complete this session. After the 10 minutes, if we have time, then I'll tell you how to actually improve or improve the efficiency of one of your senses. So we have the 5 senses, no? Okay, out of the 5 senses, I might take an example and help you out. So emotional senses, coping with craving. This is very much important, friends. We have to have that self-discipline, self-control over the cravings if you want to attain something. And structure your life, place and time, organize it well enough that you're mindful. This need to be practiced. There's no other go, no shortcut. And this is very important point what we are coming to. So can I have some cameras on now? Because we're going to do that exercise once. The clap one. Fantastic. Super, 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 super. Okay, so on a count of 1, 2, 3, we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3 times. Okay. You all ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Super, super, super. Thank you. You know, what did I do just now? I made you mindful. I brought you to the present moment. Okay. For you to be on the present moment, okay, you can use this technique. Simple technique. There are 2 things you can do if you think you're low, or if you think you're confused, if you think you're in a mess, if you think you're not able to concentrate. These are the 2 things you can do. First, do a physical activity. Jump, run, clap. Okay, when you're clapping, it's a physical activity. But when you're clapping, you're also doing a physical activity and also changing the frequency. When you're clapping, you're making sound. That is changing the frequency. Okay, so the first thing is physical activity. Second thing is change of frequency. So you can change the frequency by having music on. What is the music you like? That will change. That will totally shift your mind, friends. I'm using it. It has helped me a lot. My guru has taught me. Since then, I'm using it. I'm sharing it to everyone. Do a physical activity or put a music on. You don't need your friend. You don't need a YouTube to come and motivate you. You can motivate yourself. God has given you so many gifts. Use your gifts. Bhagavad Gita also is saying, when you're free from baggages, you're free from duality, you can attain self-actualization. That's when you know who you are. This heart, this mind, always keeps us confused. Yoga Maya. Friends, this is not any religious session. This is my experience. I'm just sharing my experience. So once you put yourself in a situation where you're not having a dual thoughts, then what you're thinking will be straightforward. You can focus on it. If you're not able to focus, you're not able to concentrate, use these 2 techniques. Clear? Now, let me ask you very important, significant question. And I want your full attention now. Whatever I taught you so far, I'm not inventing a new wheel at all. All this you know. I'm not giving something new. Maybe the wording is different, jargons are different. Maybe I put it in a different organized manner. But all these things you know. But do you know one thing? We as a human being, when we learn something new, we do it for a couple of days. Then it fades away. Yeah. Rather, if you are self-disciplined and the instructions what you're writing are something you can actually work on a daily basis, that is, you have to have a primary daily activities. Only then you can follow it on a daily basis You don't have to actually force your conscious mind. You have to just program your subconscious mind and things will happen. Just couple of days. Just couple of days, that whatever the couple of days you are doing through your willpower, through your motivation, through a person who has influenced you, you do it for a couple of days. You just do that couple of days, but do what you can do on a daily basis with the set of instruction, what you're writing for yourself, not what LB Babu is giving, not what someone else gives you, not what a Guruji gives you. So this is a time where you write your instructions for yourself. So this is a session where I would request everyone to have a paper and pen. Please have a paper and pen. Friends, have your cameras on. My request. See, this is only one media. This is only one media. Okay. The camera, which is connecting you and me. If it is a physical workshop, if it is a physical seminar, then I have that eye-to-eye contact. Then the things what I give you, I know it is getting into your brain. But without having your camera on, it is understood some people are traveling. It is understood some people are busy with something. But if you have your cameras on, I have your full attention. And whatever I'm giving you now, this will get into your brain and it will also get into your subconscious and it will give you goal easily. You can attend your goals easily. So once you have your paper and pen, friends, okay, I want you to note down these two things. PDA, primary daily activities. Second thing is SQT. SQT is my own experience from my life. SQT. Anything you want to achieve in your life, that can be anything. You want to set up an office in Europe, meet King Charles, have beautiful wife if you're not married, handsome husband, anything. You need to do some daily primary activities in very simple, okay, very simple. That is out of SQT, super simple. S is super simple, okay, S is super simple. You have to have super simple instruction for yourself and something which you can do on a daily basis. Qualitative, quantitative, quality. Quantitative quality. That means you have to keep on doing, then improve it. You have to do first. ऐसा नहीं है कि I need to learn about it. समझो you want to learn swimming. You can't start swimming only once you become expert. You need to take that baby steps. You need to jump into the swimming pool first. हाथ पैर मारना पड़ता है पहले. Only then you learn swimming. So, quantitative quality. So, quantitative, that is quantity, time, number of times you're doing is very important. The quality comes later. So, super simple, keep your instructions super simple. Quantitative quality, that is keep on doing it, then improve the quality later. The third thing is task-based time. Every task should have time. If you're doing swimming, then you need to set time. I will swim for 30 minutes. Either you're learning swimming or not, doesn't matter. But jumping into the pool, being in the water for 30 minutes matters. Once you be in that swimming pool on a daily basis for 30 minutes, definitely after 1 week, you start swimming. Definitely after a month, you know butterfly swimming. Okay, so that different techniques. You know how to swim in a reverse manner after a year. You'll learn it. You'll have to just follow super simple, quantitative quality, time, task-based time. Clear with this? So now using your paper and pen, have a look on the screen. You have 8 dimensions of life. Pick any one thing. Pick any of one thing. That can be health, family, profession, anything. And write goals. Okay. Write that goal. So let's say family. I will spend 30 minutes with my family. Okay. Note down that goal. Okay. 30 minutes on a daily basis from today. Let's say that is a goal. That is your goal. Keep super simple. In that 30 minutes, super simple. What are you going to do in 30 minutes? We're going to sit together, play with each other, like kids, and you're going to play something. What are you going to play? That 30 minutes. Time, you need to set time. First 5 minutes we'll do this. Next 20 minutes we'll do this. Next 5 minutes we'll do this. So as I've given this illustration, I want you to pick any one of the categories, any one goal, and write some instructions. That can be 1 line or 10 lines. Take some time now. I'll give you 5 minutes time. So timer is on. 5 minutes time. Write down instructions of primary daily activity. What you're going to do on a daily basis to achieve that goal. Is 5 minutes okay, or shall I take it for 3 minutes? Shall I cut down for 3 minutes? Is everyone participating? Super, ma'am. Fantastic. Thank you. And this exercise is for you. You're not doing it for me. This is for you. We have nearly come to the end of the session. Fantastic, Preeti ji. Thank you, Sheetal ji. Sheetal ji, I want you to put that sentence. What would you do? The instructions. Rather just putting that me do. I want you to put that instruction. What do you do? Because whatever you're writing here is the affirmation you're giving to your subconscious mind. For your subconscious mind to be fed by a program, you'll have to enforce it through conscious mind. Okay, what would you do? Like spend that 30 minutes with your family, what would you do? You're going to talk to them. You need to put that step. What are you going to do with them? Talk to them, play some games, or go for a walk together. So, Diksha ji, health and visualization. Regarding what? Regarding being fit. Okay, fantastic. Sheetal ji, super. Super. You're very fantastic audience. Fantastic. Super, super. When you're talking about weight loss, how much weight loss you want to do on it? And visualization savings. Okay, make sure you have that number, the figure also. So something which is very realistic. Okay, something which is very realistic. So for maybe 30 days, I want to cut down on 1 kg of weight. Okay, that will be realistic. 1 kg is doable. So 30 days, 1 kg weight loss by walking 30 minutes on a daily basis. Okay, and that 30 minutes, will you do it in the morning? Will you do it in the evening? It doesn't matter. But you'll have to do that 30 minutes every day. That matters. Okay. So can we have some more answers? Fantastic. Coaching on what? Fantastic. Super, super. Super. Last 1 minute, friends. Last 1 minute. Okay. Spend quality time of 2 hours preparing notes for coaching students on communication skills, women empowerment related topics. Fantastic. Super. Super. Well done, sir. Well done. Well done. And this, whatever you're writing, whatever the instruction you're giving me here now, this is something you have to do it on a daily basis, which you can do it on a daily basis. So don't, like whatever you can do, simple steps. Simple step. Don't bother about the quality. Quality will enhance itself. First and important thing is to taking that steps, that baby steps is important. That's the reason quantitative quality. When you are talking about quantitative, number of times you're doing it is very important. When you're keeping on doing it, you will become perfect someday. Consistency matters. Fantastic, Sheetalji. Correct. Rightly said. So, friends, time is up on this. So, we're going to close on that. Now, we are coming to the last topic of today. And I know I might have set highest expectations, but answer is very simple. Answer is very simple. And I know you all know the answer. Okay, I know you all know the answer. But do you want to hear from me? You can unmute yourself and say yes.
Yes,
Yes.
very much.
Thank you so much, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for all your love. Thank you. Yeah. So now, how to live your life? Okay. So this, I've taken the quotation from Bible. It says, love your neighbor as yourself. And my grandmother or my mother, like as was growing up, they always said, Manava Seve, Madhava Seve. You help the human, it is equivalent to serving God. You'll have to live your life with empathy, friends. Once you start living your life with empathy, you are actually attending your self-actualization position. I always focus on Maslow's hierarchies need. Because we are human beings, we have our physical needs, biophysical needs, they are called. So that is, we are hungry, we need to have food, we need to have a shelter, we need to be having clothing, reproduction. All these are very biophysical needs. Then it comes the next level, psychological needs. In psychological needs, we like to be known that we are loved, belongingness, self-esteem. Yes, na, it starts giving us the pride. Okay, जब इस pride से ऊपर जाते हो आप, when you cross, okay, overtake this pride na, that's when you know ये pride, all this needs nothing here. Once you attend that self-actualization, that's when you know the other person. If he's going through a mess or if he's going through a very joyous state, if he needs some help, then you do the right help. When I'm saying right help, you need to be empathetic, not sympathetic, friends. If you're sympathetic today, someone else will be sympathetic towards you some other day. Don't be sympathetic. Don't show sympathy. I'm totally against sympathy, friends. Are pavam, papam. No. Empathy. If you are living with empathy, you can help other people. Once you live with sympathy, you are also gone with. It may be harsh, it might be challenging your beliefs, but be empathetic, not sympathetic. When you are empathetic, you know how to show other people how to fish. Once you start giving the fish to other people, what will you eat then? Show them how to fish. Don't just give them fish. This is what empathy means. So this is my session, friends. So if anyone wants to connect to me, they can connect me on my WhatsApp. I have a Facebook page called Eminence Consultancy. It will be resumed soon. It'll have lots of videos coming up. And I'm on a YouTube. I'll be putting some videos on YouTube as well. But I've not done yet. I've not answered the main question yet. I'm going to give you answer for the main question after you fill the feedback form. There are 18 people participating here. I'm going to put the feedback form in the chat box. Once you fill the feedback form, Abhilash ji, are you there? Friends, how was the session? You can unmute and tell me.
Yeah, great session, Mr. Babu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, can you put this form into the WhatsApp as well?
It's very nice and very encouraging also.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so
And
much.
one thing, I think, one thing you told that one senses or something, you will give some.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
We have 5 senses.
So I'll be giving that exercise. So I'm just going to put my Gmail up so that I'll see
Okay.
how many people have done their feedback forms. So once I have the feedback forms, I'll show you a technique how to enhance your senses. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I remember. Okay. So everyone wants to improve your senses.
Yes.
Definitely,
Okay.
definitely. It's been a very nice session, very much encouraging. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So please take the time to fill the feedback form. So while you're filling the feedback form, I'll have my feedback drive on here in the forms here so that I know how many people have already filled it. And then I'll give you the technique.
Is it in the chat?
Yeah, I have put in the chat box. Yes. I think I didn't put it for everyone.
No,
Everyone.
it's
No,
not.
we
in
haven't
the chat.
received yet.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
it's
now
in-
it is.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Cheers. So if you're done, you can put done in the chat box. Thank you, Preeti ji. Thank you, Sarita ji. Diksha ji, thank you. Thank you, Vijay Sri ji. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's going to come up in the next slide, friends. Yeah, Kalsangji, that is there. And after the abbreviation, I'll be giving you a technique. It's an NLP tool, what I've been taught by my Guruji, Mr. Manoj Kesar. I've learned my NLP from him. Yeah, Jagdeep ji, thank you. So I've got only 8 responses and still counting. So once I've done with the 15, I think I can get 15 easily. And then I'll give you the abbreviation first and then a tool. So 9 and counting. So it's now 5:29. I'll give it 30 more seconds and then I'll give you the abbreviation. Because sometimes it is technical issues, sometimes link is not opening up. So I do understand that. Shidalji, thank you. So it's 9 responses now. Nalini, thank you. Friends, can we do the clapping exercise for the last time? I'm going to have your cameras. Let me see all your beautiful faces. Okay, so we'll do the clapping exercise on the count of 3. Okay, so on the count of 3. Okay, and then I'll show you the abbreviation. Okay, ready, everyone? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And the abbreviation for MYOB is mind your own business. See, till the time we are poking our nose into others' businesses, we are actually resistance to our own growth. Once you keep our nose to ourselves, keep ourselves to our own business, we are focused in what we want. And we're going to grow. Focus on your goals. You have 8 different categories, friends. So mind your own business. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so that was my slides. I'm going to teach you a technique that was taught by my mentor, Manojji. Friends, NLP. Okay, NLP, law of attraction. I follow them very, very strictly, very strictly. NLP takes you till one point. You can reach till only a certain point. With LOA, it is total universe. Some questions NLP can't answer, but LOA can answer. LOA, law of attraction. And fortunately, at the times when I was low, I was spending a lot of money. It was like binge buying. I was buying anything on the Facebook. Okay, on Facebook, it can be from Rajiv Talreja, Karan Hasija, that is regarding the business. Then there was regarding the spirituality, there was regarding the business, different businesses. I was putting money into everything. And my wife, she's so beautiful and also loving. She used to let me do it, right? Because she knows, she trusts me in me. I was putting so much money in all the things and then realized, okay, at a certain point, I'm not doing it right. Okay. And when I did NLP for the second time, that's when I've realized I have to stick to my niche. I have to mind my own business. I should not put my head into everyone else's business and make myself money for it, from it, which will not happen. It'll happen only when you're focused, when you have expertise in one thing. See, whatever the talk I gave you, it's my experience, my teaching from my experiences in my life. There's so many things what I've learned from my gurus, which I've actually put in practice, which I've applied in my life. That's what I'm sharing. And this is so simple. You can do it. You all can do it. Can't you all do it? There are few things. There are few things we have to learn from our gurus. We need to have mentors to make sure we are doing it right. And I also set my mentors. That's it. If I'm learning something, I'm going to learn from these few people. That's it. If I'm spending single NP, I'm not going to spend, it's 49 rupees, it's only 29 rupees, it's only 100 rupees. I'm not going to spend it. I'll see what it is in for me. Is it going to help me to achieve my goals? Then I'm ready to spend it. It is free. If it is really super costly, that's not important. But what I'm going to get out of it and how much I can apply in my life is important. So when I've learned NLP for the second time, not the first time, for the second time. First time when I've put money, I put it only to make money out of it. But second time when I put money into it, I was investing into it. I was putting my heart into it. I did practice it. I did ask a lot of questions. Questions about life, questions about me, questions about my past, questions about my future. He answered it. And I understood that if we can keep our five senses, our sight, our ears, smelling, taste, touch, okay, if we can be mindful of these five things on a daily basis, we can start working on our self-control, our self-discipline. That is a start. That is the key. And when you are actually talking about your hearing, okay, let's talk about hearing. I'll take example of hearing. I want everyone to just sit right. Okay. When I'm saying sit right, don't make yourself uncomfortable. Comfortable position, a comfortable position. Okay. In a comfortable position, sit in a right position. Okay. Everyone cool? Take a deep breath. And one thing, let me tell everyone, when you are actually meditating, some people say you'll have to close your eyes. You can meditate having your eyes open as well. Okay. So you can take a deep breath, fill your lungs. So this is a physical activity. And while you are actually breathing, you're actually making that sound. So you're actually doing two things. Okay. One is frequency, changing your frequency. Second thing, you're doing a physical activity. Now focus on your ears. Focus what your ears can hear. Try to hear every sound what comes to your ears, your senses of hearing, everything what comes. Just focus on your hearing. As you're hearing, can you hear the sounds surrounding you? Do you have fan in your room? Is your fan rotating? Can you hear that? Is your laptop on charge? Can you see there is any sound there? Are you on your mobile? Can you see any sound from there? Can you hear any sound from the background? Can you hear me? I'm talking. So this is so simple. Very, very simple. Very subtle. You're focusing only one thing. That is your hearing. When you're hearing, try to hear every sound and distinguish. Is it a sound from the fan? Is it a sound from background? Is it a sound from kid? If it is a kid, who is that kid? Is a known person, unknown person? If it is a known person, who is he? What's his name? So immediately that sound is listed in your mind with his name. This improves your memory power also. And it is actually organized way, not unorganized way. It's organized way. You're consciously doing it. When you're consciously doing it, you know where to keep it. So as we stack things in our kitchen, as we stack things in your home, we also stack memory in your mind. If you're stacking it in a right manner, in an organized way, have you ever gone to any pharmacist? Okay, you might have gone to Apollo or any other shop. You just give him a perchi, but give him a prescription. He gets you medicine. How does he do it? Because he's organized. They have a set ways how to organize medicines. Similarly, if you can actually organize memory in your brain, you can retrieve it easy. When you are retrieving it easy, it is mindfulness. Similarly with your eyes also, okay? So I'm just telling you the technique, I'm not showing you how to do it, I'm not demonstrating it. So when you're seeing things, okay, let's say you can take 5 days for one each, okay? Eyes 1 day, hearing 1 day, smelling 1 day, touch 1 day, okay? Similarly, taste 1 day, okay? So when you're talking about taste, you have to taste everything what you want to actually learn. Okay, something pleasant, something uncomfortable, right? So 1 day each. If you are talking about seeing, vision, then now as I'm sitting here, I can see my laptop. I can see all your beautiful faces here. I can see a lamp, okay, behind me, okay, that is focused on my face so that I have the light, so that you all people can see, right? Similarly, there's a fan here. Okay, so in the fan, I can see what color the fan is. I can see how many wings does it have. What is it written on it? So I'm focusing on very minute detail of it. Okay, we don't do it on a daily basis or every time. But on a daily basis, if you are able to give some time for it, 5 minutes for it, 5 minutes each for each sense every day. Okay, so starting with eyesight 1 day, then smell 1 day. So 1 each for 5 days. Then after that, 2 things on a daily basis. Okay, let's say our smelling and eyesight today. Then tomorrow, 2 more things, hearing and taste. Then third day, touch and sight. Then 1 point of time, all the 5 senses, 5 minutes for each, 25 minutes. Keep doing it slowly. It'll improve your memory power. It'll improve your senses. The efficiency is increased. So I hope I've answered your questions. I hope this session was really useful and worth it. Yes?
Sure. We'll definitely
Yes,
practice
very
this.
much.
It's good
Yes.
technique, actually.
Thank
Hope
you so
it'll
much.
improve our memory, definitely. Thank you so much.
Super. Thank you all for being here, giving your precious time this evening for this simple, easy workshop.
I would just like to say one thing, Mr. Babu. The session was very nice, and it was, encouraging, and it was actually, you didn't want to leave it in between. You have to see till the end. It's like, you need to see the climax.
Okay.
So it was like this, that you need to see, you need to listen to everything, and you don't want to miss anything. Very, very great, very good one.
Thank
Would
you.
like to
Thank you.
thank you
So
so much.
from
Super.
beginning till end, it has been such a, kept all our attention in full control.
And you made sure with the clapping we are again back.
Thank you both.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shitalji. Thank you, Vijayashree. Thank you.
I was actually out somewhere, so I couldn't, switch on my camera, but I attended your everything with my Bluetooth on, so that I
Super.
could hear everything and not miss anything. Thank you so
Super,
much.
ma'am. Super, ma'am.
Looking
Super, ma'am.
forward to more sessions from you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
that's the thing. Very much looking forward to more sessions. Very
Super, ma'am.
encouraging sessions.
Thank you, Subhaji. Thank you.
Uh,
And
You won the crowd, actually.
Yes.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's all blessing from the universe. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Jagdeep ji, you were also very interactive. And if I had some presence with me, and if it was a physical workshop, then you would have won the first prize.
Still give me the prize, no problems.
Yes,
Virtually.
ma'am. You have all my love. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so I would also like to add, you had put up all the things in a very simple way, simple to understand. So that's why I think it was very interactive, and all of us really enjoyed it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes. And just to add and just to share with the group that, yeah, I do conduct trainings on product tasting, teaching people how to taste the products. So use all these 5 senses there, and, the same way, like, I just try and tell them that, okay, if you're tasting something, just close your eyes, focus on it, and just try and see what flavor is coming out of it, what taste is coming out of it, and all those things. So it's been very, it's related to my field as well. And yeah, I found it very interesting. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Superman. Thank you all. Any questions or any queries at all? All done. Okay. So
Another session. Wait for the next session.
Fantastic, madam. Thank you. So, Avilash ji, can we close?
Yes, Mr. Babu, we can close the session.
Yeah.
You
So
can start the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you all for your blessings. So, looking forward to meet you all again. See you all.
Definitely.
Bye.
Thank you.